Hello, adventurers and storytellers. I'm Dr. Ben, and welcome back to RPG PhD, where we delve into the art and science of role-playing games. Today, we're tackling a fascinating topic: how to create the perfect MacGuffin for your RPG campaign. Whether you're a seasoned game master or just starting out, understanding the power of a well-crafted MacGuffin can transform your storytelling. So, let's dive in. First off, what exactly is a MacGuffin? In storytelling, a MacGuffin is an object, event, or character that drives the plot forward. It's the thing everyone in the story is after, but its specific nature is less important than its effect on the characters and the plot. A classic example? Think of the One Ring in Lord of the Rings. The key to a great MacGuffin is its ability to motivate characters, create conflict, and propel the narrative. The concept of the MacGuffin was popularized by Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense in filmmaking, and it has become, since, a staple in storytelling. The beauty of a MacGuffin lies in its vagueness and versatility. It's not necessarily important what the MacGuffin is, but rather what it represents and how characters can interact with it. It's a catalyst for action, a driver of conflict, and a cornerstone for building suspense. In RPGs, a MacGuffin can take any form. It could be a physical object like a magical sword, a piece of crucial information, a mystical artifact, or even a person with unique knowledge or powers. The key is its value to the characters and the story. It must be something that compels the players to action, something worth questing for. But a MacGuffin is more than just a treasure hunt. It's a narrative tool that adds layers to your story. It can be used to explore themes, challenge characters' morals, and force tough decisions. For example, a MacGuffin could be a powerful artifact that, while desirable, possesses moral dilemmas or risks to those who seek it. When characters vie for a MacGuffin, it naturally creates tension and conflict. Allies might turn into rivals, enemies could form uneasy alliances, and neutral parties may be drawn into the fray. Creating your MacGuffin is a balancing act. It should be desirable enough to drive the plot, but not so powerful that it overshadows your characters or their development. Think about all of the Indiana Jones films and how they used a MacGuffin in their plots. So begin by asking, what role does the MacGuffin play in my story? Is it a source of conflict, a key to resolving the plot, or a tool for character development? The role it plays will shape its nature and how it's perceived in your campaign. Next, decide what the MacGuffin is. It could be anything from a mystical creature to a lost civilization's technology. Consider its attributes. Is it magical, ancient, dangerous, coveted, all the above? The attributes will help in creating intrigue and interest around it. A compelling backstory also adds depth. Where did it come from? Who has owned it or sought it before? How is it perceived in the world? This history will not only make your MacGuffin more interesting, but also can provide plot hooks and quests. Think about how the MacGuffin impacts your game world. Does it hold political power? Could it alter the course of history? Is it a symbol of hope or fear? Its impact can drive factions, create enemies, and forge alliances. Consider how players will interact with it. Is it something they must protect, destroy, or use? How does it relate to their personal goals or backstories? Player interaction with the MacGuffin should be meaningful and have consequences. Balance is crucial. A MacGuffin too powerful might overshadow the campaign, while one too mundane might not spark interest. Also, consider its accessibility. Is it hidden, guarded, or lost? The challenge in obtaining it should match its significance. Finally, allow your MacGuffin the flexibility to evolve. As the story progresses, its nature, importance, or even its very existence might need to adapt to the unfolding narrative and player actions. Crafting the perfect MacGuffin is a blend of creativity, foresight, and understanding of your campaign's dynamics. Remember, the best MacGuffins are those that become integral to the story in unexpected and thrilling ways. A great MacGuffin seamlessly integrates into your story world. It should feel like a natural part of your world's history and culture. Consider its backstory. How did it come to be? Who has sought it before? What legends surround it? This not only adds depth, but provides potential plot hooks. This stage is where your MacGuffin comes to life, influencing both the world you've built and the players exploring it. Start by embedding your MacGuffin into the lore of your world. Does it tie into ancient prophecies, forgotten histories, or the fate of your campaign? The deeper it's woven into your world's tapestry, the more integral it becomes to your campaign. Next, establish connections between the MacGuffin and your characters, both player characters and NPCs. Who desires it and why? How do different factions view or covet it? These connections create personal stakes and deepen engagement. Design quests and challenges that revolve around the MacGuffin. Retrieving, protecting, or using the MacGuffin can form the basis of entire quests, filled with obstacles, puzzles, and moral dilemmas tailored to your players. Use your MacGuffin as a source of conflict and tension. It should be a catalyst for events in your campaign, sparking rivalries, betrayals, and alliances. Its presence should shake up the status quo and force players to make difficult choices. Allow for dynamic interaction and evolution. How does the MacGuffin change hands? How does its presence or absence affect the world? Be open to its evolving role based on player actions and decisions, making your campaign truly dynamic. Balance its presence in your campaign. While it's a central element, it shouldn't overshadow player agency or the broader narrative. And finally, consider the end game for your MacGuffin. Whether it's ultimate destruction, realization of its power, or something more nuanced, plan for a resolution that feels satisfying and ties together the narrative threads it has created. Integrating your MacGuffin effectively can transform it from a mere plot device into the heartbeat of your campaign. While MacGuffins are powerful tools, they can become cliches. Avoid making it a solve-everything device. It's more about the journey and the challenges it presents to your players. Also, ensure that the pursuit of the MacGuffin doesn't sideline character development. It should enhance, not replace, character arcs and interactions. It's tempting to make something incredibly powerful or valuable, but if it's too dominant, it can overshadow the characters and the plot. Balance its power and ensure it doesn't solve every problem in the campaign. Second, avoid using the MacGuffin as a plot crutch. It should be a catalyst for the story, not the sole focus. Your narrative should be compelling with or without the MacGuffin. Ensure it complements the plot, but not replace it. Third, a common mistake is making the MacGuffin static and unchanging. A great MacGuffin evolves with the story. Its significance, power, or even its nature might change, reflecting the dynamic nature of your campaign. Fourth, avoid predictable outcomes related to the MacGuffin. If players can guess exactly how it's going to be used or what it will do, it loses its intrigue. Add twists, turns, and surprises to keep players engaged and guessing. Ensure the MacGuffin remains connected to character development. It should challenge, change, or reveal aspects of the characters. If it's merely a treasure with no personal connection, it loses its emotional impact. Lastly, never ignore player agency in relation to the MacGuffin. Players should feel their choices and actions regarding the MacGuffin matter. It should be a tool for engagement, not a railroad to a predetermined destination. Avoiding these pitfalls will help ensure your MacGuffin remains a compelling and enriching element of your RPG campaign. It's about striking the right balance between intrigue, power, and integration into the broader narrative and character arcs. With these guidelines, you're well equipped to create a MacGuffin that captivates your players and enriches your storytelling. Remember, the best RPG experiences are those where every element, including the MacGuffin, contributes to a rich, dynamic, and unforgettable adventure. How do you use MacGuffins in your campaigns? Please leave your thoughts in the comment sections below. I hope these insights help you craft amazing stories in your RPG campaigns. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to RPG PhD for more in-depth discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.